So this is a video about my newly installed Elevate rack system by Truxedo. I haven't seen very much on the YouTube or reviews about this from people. It's a fairly new product, I suppose. This is what it looks like on a 2020 F150 and this has a 6.5 foot bed. So I'll just kind of let you see how it trims out the way I did it. There's a plastic cap that you put in there. They send a rubber filler. Just put it on yesterday and it rained 3 inches last night. So the reason I chose this rack system is because I carry canoes. My canoes range from 14 to 19 feet, and this Elevate rack system, if you're not familiar with it, is 28 inches above bed rail, and these lower holes right here lower it down 10 inches, so it would be below cab height. And at 28 inches you can see how high it is above cab height, and that allows a 19-foot canoe to come out over my cab without hitting. Now I put a clamp on roof rail cross arm on mine for my big canoe, but my 16 foot canoes, nah, they'll just go right here. I put one on yesterday, the 14 footer, real quick, worked out great. So this is coupled with a backflip MX4, and you can see how it trims out the way I did it. All of the Elevate rack systems are done like this. All of the fasteners for up here are not capped. All of the fasteners that remove it from the bed system are capped. This comes with, these two come with a rail system. They don't come with this rack system. When you buy the rail separate, so the rack is the same for everything for the most part, and the cross arms are extra long, 76 inches I believe they are, which is better than the 6-foot rail for my purposes, because I can carry 2 canoes. And as you can see, because the upright struts are straight and not angled, it needs to be that long to accommodate a half-ton pickup. So I like it. It looks pretty good. I wish it didn't have Elevate on every upright pillar, but it does. That could be a little more subtle, I think, rather than me advertising for them. So I really like the way it trims out with the MX4. If you're thinking about how do I get my flip up, either 4-piece or 3-piece flip up to accommodate a rack, this would be the rack system, one rack system at least, to do that with, and because the uprights are straight. I will tell you this, that these bolts, which are Allen wrench provided, on one side 1/2-inch nut or 13 millimeter on this side, if I leave it the way it is, with these to the outside where it trims out to the outside, this weather strip on my bed cover was hitting the nut. So I turned it around, make it easier for me to access this whenever I want to drop it down. And that way I can stand in the bed and pull these out this way and after I take all the nuts out, then I can get up, and you have to be up in the bed really in order to raise it, lower it. It's not loose, it's stiff as it should be. So overall pretty good. I will tell you this though, you might want to know this. If you order it for this truck, you get a 6-foot bed rail. And I ordered it for this truck and got a 6-foot bed rail and sent it back and ordered the bed rail for an 8-foot F150 bed. And then I cut it to suit myself so that it would come all the way to the front and all the way to the back. Otherwise, the 6-foot is 7 inches shorter than this, and as you can see, and that would make it rather awkward to trim out. This any bed cover would come up quite short. Of course, they provide some foam to put that, to make up that difference, but I wanted my cross arms for my rack system as far apart as possible and to be able to move forward as much as possible, and this is moved forward as much as possible. So that's what it looks like. If you were to center a 6-foot that they send with this, then it would be about 3 inches towards the center, both front and back. These uprights would be. So that is my feedback. I wish that they were sending the proper bale red for the most popular pickup sold in America, but as it is, they're just doing a generic 6-foot to catch Ford, Dodge, or I guess they call it Ram, and Chevy GMC products, and not have to stock anything extra. So you can see, here's across how these two clamp together, and they come with these, and it works out pretty good. And as you can see, these flip-ups have all kinds of room, and I can even flip this back up with it down in the lower position. Comes with these. I also doubled up with the clamps that came with the bed cover. And this is a bed rug system, bed liner. The the heavy-duty bed liner floor, and it comes with the zip-on rug liner, and that's what that is. It comes with canoe paddles, life jackets, don't get dinged up, and if you get in there on your knees, it's very nice and comfy. So anyway, I hope that helps somebody. If you have any questions, I suppose you could put that in the comments and maybe I can see it. I've never posted a YouTube video that I know of, so probably deficient in some ways, but I hope that helps somebody make a purchase decision for themselves that's better informed.